Hey guys, it's Mariah and welcome back to another episode of the Skyrim modded playthrough. So guys, I'm laughing because some crazy stuff has happened. I have some rather tragic events to lay out for you guys that is going to lead to a very needed explanation here in a second. So we're going to start the episode by staring at the back of Citheri, and I'm just going to tell you guys what happened. So we are very much in a different place to where we left off last time. There are some reasons for that, which I'll get into here in a second. Long story short, I had to uninstall and reinstall Skyrim and my mods because of an issue I was having in another save. So completely unrelated to this save. And like I thought I was being a smart person and backing everything up properly, like the save files, the mods, as installed, the INI files, everything. And then when I reinstalled Skyrim and put everything back together, I couldn't load my saves. Like, if you guys play Skyrim and you've had issues where a save file corrupts, you know that sinking feeling of dread that you get when you see that screen load up as you're trying to get into one of your save games. And that's what happened to me repeatedly. I have tried almost everything I can, and the save of Citheri as you knew her up until the last episode that went up exists no more. So that being said, especially since I am really enjoying this save, I'm just enjoying playing this with you guys, and I wanted to continue it, of course. I went ahead and started it up again, played literally from scratch from the beginning to get us back to where we are now. And I tried to do everything kind of just exactly like what it was in the videos. Got a panoramic view going on. No, don't do that. So I still feel like a little heartbroken. Like there's this sense of loss of that save and me, transitioning into being in this save now. Like this is a new save. It's the same character in that the backstory and the events are pretty much exactly the same. However, because I didn't have a preset saved of my original Citheri, this character looks slightly different. So, like I say, she definitely doesn't look the same. I tried without super loads of success to get her to look like the original Citheri, and that's okay because in my story, I'm just trying to pull it all together here, guys. In my story, she has located a member of the face sculptor group, which for those of you who don't know, there is a face sculptor in Skyrim, located in the Ragged Flagon in Riften. And in my headcanon, there exists another a little closer to Whiterun, and Citheri, in her desperation to kind of break away from the events that led her to kind of trying to get away from her destiny, this whole being a dragonborn thing, she's gone so far as to have minor tweaks, changes made to her face. So I know that's a little crazy. Believe me, I'm just trying to keep it all together as far as what so that we can continue, basically. Like I say, I still feel minimally heartbroken. It's fine. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all kind of get what I'm saying there, in that the original save no longer exists. I can't get them back, and I've tried everything I can think of to do so. But I definitely want to continue playing as we are. So let me go ahead and just show you guys the map real quick. So as you can see, we've done all of the same stuff. We went through Riverwood. We, like I said, everything event-wise up until this point is the same, aside from two things. One of those things is that you always know this cave over here that's kind of outside of Whiterun, that I believe was it the last episode where I was oh, there are 1,400 trolls in there. No, there are 2 trolls in there. I was mistaking it with another cave, which is this one right here, and there were only 2 trolls in there, so I went in and just kind of sucked it up and kicked their butts, and that cave is now shown as cleared, which is really cool. There was another kind of thing that I made an executive decision on, which is I had one other episode on the last save pre-recorded and ready to go, but because that save no longer exists and I'm having to do everything over again, I decided just to scrap that recording and start here instead. In that recording, we progress past this point, and of course, we had already cleared out Valtheim Towers, and we kind of moved through Darkshade, which is a scary cave full of like legit like not frost trolls, actual cave trolls everywhere. I don't even want to go in there. We've discovered it. We will probably come back later. And then also there's this area, Hilgrin's tomb, that in the Lost episode, as it will now forever be known, I cleared it out and kind of went through the little quest there. The quest is called Ancestral Worship, as that indicates. We're helping a guy clear out a dark elf necromancer from defiling the tomb of his ancestors. And that was pretty fun. It was pretty minimal though, so I went ahead and just ended up doing it what will now be classed as off camera. That was the one change, is that we cleared out that area and I did these couple of little things off camera, so to speak. But the other thing is that we have a new follower, and it's not Janessa. So this is Faendal. You guys remember him as the wood elf that we helped over in Riverwood, because we kind of helped him win Camilla Valerius's heart with that like fake set of letters and all that kind of stuff. I went ahead and chose him as a follower over Janessa, who we had kind of started with in the last now slightly non-canon episode, because Janessa like kind of disappointed me as a follower just a little bit. It could be just some other factors at play, but I wasn't like super excited about having her along. And since I've committed to really only having one follower, I kind of need them to be a sort of good one. So I went ahead and did something I've never done before, which is bring Faendal along for the ride. And he's an elf, even though not a dark elf. So in Cytherea's mind, he kind of fits the boxes that she needs for a companion. Someone trustworthy who is also an elf and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, in addition to that, gosh, I feel like that everything is like so different because I had to like completely start from scratch. I decided to redesign portions of my mod list. So some things will look a little different in terms of, well, like my E and B is different. I'm using a slightly different weather mod. The equipment that Cytherea has is different in terms of like her armor set. And I also have a mod in that adds like cloaks, which is why she's wearing a cloak that is horribly clipping with her sword, but we won't talk about it. It's fine. So yeah, there are definitely some differences there. I'll get my new mod list up at the link, hopefully by the time that this episode goes up. Why is that goat like struggling? I don't know. Hopefully I'll have the mod list up by the time that this episode goes up as well, and we can peruse that together, because it does look very different in some aspects. So we are, as I mentioned in the last episode, working our way kind of directly east from here. We're heading to Cytherea's home over here across this barren wasteland of an area, and from there our goal is to head north and get to Windhelm, because as I mentioned in the last recorded episode, she's really hoping to escape over to Morrowind and just kind of take on a new persona over there. So that is where we're heading and why. For now though, we've got some structures coming up here on our map that I'm very interested to explore. Let's see, we've got a choice here between these two areas. I definitely want to go to both though, but we will start over here at what I think is the abandoned prison. Ooh, I was afraid.
That shrine of Azura? I see the dark elves built.
Funny how Faendal knows about the Shrine of Azura, and here Cytherea is a dark elf herself. Alright, let's see. Let's search Lucky Lorenz, who is definitely not so lucky over here. Oh, poor Lucky Lorenz. Alright, I'm going to take some of his stuff because he unfortunately doesn't need it anymore, which does include a treasure map, which is kind of cool. It's just really sad. Like, this whole tree just fell on his little world over here. And, he's gone. He's no longer with us. Okay, let's head on down here and see if we can get over to the abandoned prison area. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yes, abandoned. Obviously, Cytherea doesn't know that it's the abandoned prison. I just do because, you know, this is something I've played quite a few times. So, okay, this is sufficiently creepy and just kind of all kinds of stuff going on. So that's blocked off. We definitely cannot get that way. However, we can drop below here. And there are some things in here. I really don't want that iron battle axe. First of all, it's just heavy. But plenty of like potions of healing and stuff going on. Oh, Faendal actually found the proper way downstairs, which is admirable. I cannot claim such. We're just going to take all of that stuff. Now, this is Definitely looks uninhabited, but that doesn't mean we can't be on our guard. So we're just going to kind of take it easy through here and see if we come across anybody. Okay, so far so good. Reasonably quiet. Oh. I did hear a voice just then. We are just going to grab some things back here really quickly. Guards' orders. Let's see if we can get some context as to the situation. We can't let the prisoners out, so either kill them or let them drown. Either way, all guards must evacuate as soon as possible. The storm is about to wash this whole fort into the river, and I'll be damned if I have to report one Legion death while under my watch. You have your orders. Uh-oh. Well, that explains all the water everywhere. Apple cabbage stew, I will take that. Yes, please, and thank you. I am hearing voices, though. So, did someone survive? Are there still people here? Or... there's definitely a lot of equipment. Oh my gosh, guys, did you see that? There's a ghost over there. So, perhaps the ghosts of the men who inhabited this area... That's not what I want. I want that. Oh, it doesn't have any more ingots in it. Oops. Perhaps they're still guarding the place, just kind of hanging about. Who knows? I guess we're about to find out because there's another one right over there. Oh, that's another thing, guys, is that because the original frost spell, I forget what it's called now, hailstone or something like that, didn't spawn where I originally got it, we have a different frost spell. We have like the basic frostbite because of course the theory is an ice magic user, and so we are heading that direction with that. I also have a couple of other really cool spells that we'll use eventually. Like I got Muffle, which is an illusion spell that causes it really just kind of quiets down your movement, as the name might suggest. I have a raise zombie spell, which, you know, we don't really know much about that yet, so she's probably not going to touch it, but she has the knowledge. Also have a Conjure Flame Atronach spell, which I do hope to begin using a little bit more regularly. In fact, we might even... I'm not even sure if I have the Magicka to support this. Oh, Prisoner's Plan, lying right next to a skeleton. Let's see what this is. The storm is coming, I can tell. The water leaking in has become stronger. There's no better time than now. When the storm hits, the guards will be scrambling to figure out what to do with us. Amidst the confusion, we need to overpower the few that will be standing guard outside our cells and hold off the cell block entrance. We need only hold off until I can get one of their swords and break open the drainage gate in the corner of my cell. That's where we'll make our escape. Everyone move downriver and we'll try to find shelter there until the storm passes. So, at least... assuming this guy was carrying the note, that didn't work out super, super well for him. Is this guy detecting me and is not hostile, or... Fiona? I'm not Fiona. Yeah, I think you've got me mistaken for someone else, but,
Check every crate, chest, and barrel you see. Who knows, maybe a few of them have something valuable.
feigned all being a hoarder. Who is Fiona? A loved one?
She was my master. I do not recall the name of my wife, or if I had one, for that is a life now twice removed.
Is there anything about your previous life that you remember?
Just shades, colors, feelings, the sound of gears churning, a whistle of steam, and a great contraption that mapped the stars. I recall ambling across a great bridge that shimmered like glass. Or was that after?
Let's see. The second is not any place I have ever heard of.
Yes, it is certainly not the bone bridge to Sovngarde.
Not seen that either, to be honest.
It could be I leave this realm for a far worse fate. Or it could be nothing more than a dream. It seems, however, the point is moot for the time being.
Okay. Why are you in this abandoned prison?
I had come here once before with my master Fiona. It is a cold, empty place, and its aura feels much like the void. I stay in this cell to detach myself from that which is above ground, in hopes that I may forget my sorrow.
This guy's making me sad. Tell me how you met.
The
Faendal.
Skyrim
He's
had grown
talking.
more brazen. They were kidnapping children from their homes. A storm came that night. Heavy rain melted the rooftops. Thunder shook the earth. The Falmer broke in through the cellar. They skulked up the stairs and split into two groups. Two bound for the parents, one for the child. It was the screams of her mother that woke her.
Oh my gosh.
She opened her eyes to a smell, a foul vapor emanating from its worm-like mouth, clouding her vision.
There are forts like this all over Skyrim.
It
Imperials
slowly
have been
began to
for a long
clear.
Faendal, be quiet. Falmer.
As she grew older, she would recall with vivid detail the horror of that face, from the rills in its cheeks to the keyhole shape of its snout, as if it were a door to a dark and foreboding underworld.
How did she escape?
She does not recall what happened next, but I do. Somehow the girl had raised her hands and conjured my spirit from the void. Bound to her will, I vanquished the Thalma quickly, sensing our link was fading, knowing I had little time. That is how I met Fiona.
Wow. Where is Fiona now?
Last I saw her, she was in Whiterun, I believe, at the Hall of Jorvaska.
Fiona must be a companion then.
The day she joined was the day we parted. The companions forbid the use of magic, and Fiona thought it best that she never conjure me again. Yet my body did not return to the void. For days I walked the plains of Whiterun Hold, waiting for the end that never came. Days turned to weeks, and weeks to months, and months to years.
Yeah, that must have been tough on you.
I was her familiar, her guardian, and above all, her friend. I tried to watch from afar.
Some dialogue there.
But Whiterun is a place with far too many memories.
What memories do you have of Fiona in Whiterun?
When I look at the walls, I see her on the ledge, mesmerized by the tapestry of stars. If I walk through the tundra, I see her chasing the butterflies, entranced by their subtle waltz. Most of all, I hear her laughter in the rumble of the river, and feel her smile in the warmth of the sun. The memories brighten my soul for an instant, until they remind me of what I have lost.
Let's see. So what do you know about the other spirits here?
I have heard of spirits that are restless, but the ones that haunt this prison sleep.
Why stay in this place?
There is a place for me here, even if it is not the one I long for.
Is there any way I can help?
I fear not even the World Eater could end my torment.
Who's the World Eater? Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you. I wish you all the best. I wish there was some way we could end his torment, but I don't think it's going to work that way. Either way, I'm going to take a little peek around and perhaps try to find that escape tunnel that was mentioned in the note, because that seems important. I'm just going to take all of this and that coin purse, although I am unfortunately carrying too much to be able to run. Faendal,
What can I get for you?
my friend. Can I trade some things with you?
Sure thing.
Much appreciated. I'd like to give you some of my stuff, at least until we can sell this stuff at a blacksmith or something
Need
like
anything,
that.
you just say the word.
Okay, I appreciate it. Ooh. This place is familiar. Can't tell you why. It's very similar to the place that Cytherea was housed in when she was awaiting her, what turned out to be her execution. So it's just interesting, to say the least. Just interesting. Okay, I do want to take a little peek around this way, just make sure we don't miss anything. Do want to save first, just in case. Alright, treasure chest. Need to be a little bit more sparing with what I actually pick up, because... Oh, I can conjure a flame atronach, even though it takes literally everything I've got. Everything I've got goes to the flame atronach, but hello, special friend. Alright, I'm going to leave you with that. I love the flame atronachs. I think that they're amazing. Eventually, of course, I would like to get one that's more ice related, but fire also has a lot of hold with the Dunmer because, well, like, Cytherea has a special, like, racial ability that allows her to, like, basically put on a flame cloak that affects the enemies around her. That does say empty, yet I still try to take something from it, but, you know, let's see. But yes, you know, flames and such, it has a pretty good foothold in what she would relate to as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and read this skill book, even though it's for two-handed and we don't do anything like that. Thankfully, that master lock was also tied to the key that I was carrying, which is super handy. Alright, let's see if we can find this escape tunnel, because I think that that would be kind of an interesting way to end things as far as our little travels here in the prison. Last cell. Okay, well, this looks promising. It looks like there is indeed a hole in the floor here. Let's just pop down and maybe go this way. That guy, like, got really close, but he didn't make it. It's kind of sad. Ooh, another chest. Alright. Another skeleton. It is so sad seeing that they got close, you know, but they didn't quite get all the way there. Okay. Aha! Here it is. Another skeleton just floating by. Alright, so now that we're back out here, I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, hello? Faendal, you're making a mess, bud. Okay, let's head back toward the icon over here on this side of the map, which is the forts of some kind. It might not be wise to be traversing too close to any kind of forts. They're usually, like, either tied to some kind of military allegiance or completely housed by bandits. Either way, not really sure how much of that we want to get involved with, but, yeah, well, we'll give it a go. Just kind of take a peek around, maybe. Fort Amal. Well, I think I'm going to, unfortunately, have to do something about this because we've heard rumor of... I heard someone draw their... Oh, hi. How's it going? I don't think I'm going to be backing off. Just calm down. So, have heard rumor in some, like, magical circles about there being some hidden knowledge of conjuration of bound bows here. So we're probably gonna... I'm probably gonna just call... Oh, heck. That's not good.
Is someone there?
Alright, I would like to search her body, please. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, they're always lost in the tall grass. Oh, dang. So another thing, guys, that is different is I have in a combat mod I've been wanting to try for a long time, which makes everything super difficult in terms of, you know, combat, as you might expect. And so much so that I'm back to playing on Adept versus Expert level difficulty, which I talked about in, like, the first or second episode, I think. And that's how difficult it can be. Like, I get too close to someone who's wielding, like, a warhammer, and I can get one shot. Like, that's the kind of difficulty we're talking about. So, I have to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more strategic. I'm kind of excited for, like, a different kind of challenge. Ooh, it looks like this place did used to be a Stormcloak encampment, and perhaps it's been taken over by the bandits. That seems reasonable, considering what we're seeing right now. Faendal! I actually hired you so that you could carry my stuff. Is there any way you could come just a little closer? Yeah, because I'm not getting any closer. Okay, come back. Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Hey, yeah, can I trade some more things with you?
It's the least I can do.
You have a strong, sturdy back. I'm just trying to take advantage of it, you know? So I walk in. I'm getting just like, first of all, just roasted by electricity. And a guy walks in next to me, gets killed, and it starts a quest. I'm fairly certain I know which quest it is and that it's not vanilla. But I am a little curious as to what is going on here. Thankfully, they're all dead. That's in the time it took me to heal myself. They just kind of got their act together. You okay, Faendal? Just you're fine. It's not a big deal. This guy right here, Isidore. Yeah, I do think I know what this is all about. I'm gonna leave you with most of your stuff, bud. Appreciate ya. Camilla's note. Here we are. I am. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and learn the spell to conjure an avenging wraith. I do think it's funny that I managed to pick up a spell tome of flames because I'm pretty sure everybody starts off the game knowing the flame spell, but you know, it has to exist, I guess. So Camilla's note, this is related, I think, to a mod I have in that I'm definitely not going to do right now, but will happen eventually. So Isidore got a delving job for us. Meet me out near Craig Wallow Slope in East March. Leave as soon as you get this. I hear tell of some ruins there leading into the Velothi Mountains, just uncovered by a landslide, they say. This is big, fresh ruins. If we could be the first to pick them over, we could be rich. Who knows what's down there, though? Bring the best gear you can lay hands on, pick off someone on the road with good stuff if you have to. Just get it and get to me quick as you can, Camilla. And I think that I might have been the person that he targeted to grab things, but unfortunately he just walked himself right into this place with me and got killed right away. I mean, he made for a decent shield though, so I appreciate it nonetheless. So yeah, as I mentioned, kind of overhauled my mod list while I was at it. For one reason, a guide that I used to use for modding called the Phoenix Flavor just released an update, and like probably closer to the beginning of this year if I'm not mistaken, and it is really an amazing guide. I didn't follow it in its entirety because I almost never do. No, there's no one in here right now. But I got so many good ideas for mods and stuff, like mods to add to my load order that are new or updated or work well together, just are complementary. And so I couldn't resist. I went ahead and just took the time to basically just reformat my mod list, keeping some old stuff, taking out some old stuff, putting in some new stuff. Not sure why I'm going through all of these places one by one, just I guess in the hopes that there will be something in here. Ooh, here we go, guys. Bound bow. Just hidden in that little bucket right there. Man, the internet is a beautiful thing. I mean, sources in the magical market. Beautiful thing. Okay, I don't even know if I have enough magicka to actually conjure that at the moment. However, I am going to favorite that. And we might go ahead and just test it out right now because, well, hold on. Let's just get back out here to Skyrim. See if there's any more stuff out here that we need to kill first. There might be another whole section of this area. Who knows? But I do want to make sure that I clean it pretty thoroughly. This is not suspicious at all. Yeah, no, I don't even have enough magicka right now to conjure up that bow. Golly. Like I said, she's definitely having a bad week, but it's getting better, you know, slowly but surely getting better. What is this? Oh, that's the cloak. Oh, interesting. I was like, what is behind her? I don't even know. What were you doing with this Stormcloak guard? I mean, these poor guys just totally got ambushed by these mages or whoever the heck they are, and just things went really south very quickly. There's this whole other section here that I want to explore quickly as well.
Huh?
Show me what you got.
Oh, heck yes. That worked out really, really well, especially considering you were like sitting right next to the door. Uh-oh.
What was that?
Uh-oh. It wasn't anything. Uh-oh. That's not gonna go well. I heard the sound of a spell that is very dangerous, and that Cytheria definitely wants to learn at some point. Yeah, if you could like get that guy, that'd be fantastic. I would like to probably heal quickly. The ice magic thing, it's kind of working out. Like it's okay. It's not awful, is what I'm saying. Circle of strength. Boy, we're just getting spell tomes. I guess that's what happens when you raid a place where there are mages galore, but okay, nothing there. Some coin purses that I nearly missed because they were hidden under ice. Search a chest. I just walked right by that thing. Like I was totally not even gonna check again, but there it was. Yeah, but I don't even know what that ice spell is called. That one that we just kind of got hit by. But it is, like I said, kind of scary and very effective. I do want to take these blue robes of regeneration, even though I think I already have that enchantment from before, but I will read this book. Just keep picking up books like they're going out of style, and then I'm like, why don't I have enough inventory room? While we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and drain this hunting bow. I'm gonna keep my necklace of minor magicka, and then of course the Thumbfadon. I mentioned that in one of the last episodes because it's just got a cool enchantment, and it's got a cool enchantment, yes, but it's a cool item too, and I would really like to hang on to it. Ooh, minor illusion. All kinds of good stuff in there, and a level up, which I will save for the time being. But guys, we're already pretty much level 7, which is kind of cool. So this takes us back down here. There's one last area I wanted to check out quickly, and that's that up there. I don't think I've been up there yet. What is that? Oh no, just... Ooh, Amulet of Julianos, some flowers. What does that necklace do again? I don't even remember. Increases my magicka by 10 points. I think I have something on right now that increases it by 20. A ring or something like that. So perhaps it was that necklace that I mentioned just a second ago. But that was kind of a nice find. And so I have some magicka related jewelry that's being pretty helpful. Okay, yeah, and there's pretty much nothing up here from the looks of it that's super valuable, but that's okay. That was pretty good, all things considering, especially since we came here under suspicion that there would be a spell tome or the knowledge of that bound bow that we were looking for. And indeed it was here, and indeed we did learn from that, so that's neat. So yeah, we definitely have to be careful around here because, well, of course there are wolves for one thing, because why wouldn't there be? But there's definitely some giant encampment stuff going on here. That was not good. So even the wolves like have the very solid potential to absolutely kick my butt if I'm not careful. And so once again, definitely not willing to play on expert right now, considering the mod that I have in that is making this a whole lot more difficult than what I remember it being before. So there's the giant. We're not going to get too close because absolutely are we not strong enough right now to do anything with a giant. Like that's just not going to happen. I'd like to discover his whole little area here. Thankfully, it is going to let me do that without getting too close to his business that he starts to get upset with me. So that's good. We're just gonna go over here.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
Ooh. Elder Gleam Sanctuary. You know what? So being a Skyrim player, of course, I know what this area is tied to, but I've never been here prior to that quest. And so I'm kind of curious as to, you know, like what this is all about if you do end up here before the quest, the Blessings of Nature. So I'm just gonna go just take a quick peek, especially since Faendal was curious. Like, you know, we can't turn down that kind of curiosity when our whole goal is to be out here adventuring as it is. So another thing, guys, that I am... Right? It's just incredible in here. It's gorgeous. Another thing is that I'm planning on making each one of my episodes a little bit longer. I don't think there's much in the way of gold here. This is a different kind of place. Some people that we can talk to here in a moment. So I'm planning on making all of my episodes a little longer as requested because you guys have thankfully been able to get back to me on that with feedback. I appreciate that, by the way. So I have heard from all of you that commented that you don't mind like the episode length that I was doing, but that you would like longer in some cases because you're enjoying it, which that's awesome. That's fantastic. So that's my plan, is to perhaps do some longer episodes and to probably only upload these, like this particular series, once a week and just make it one nice long episode. That might not like be the way that I always do it, but I'm gonna try it for a while and see if I have any other
Amazing
opinions.
that such beauty could exist in a place as desolate as the Volcanic.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. So,
Praise Kinneret for allowing such beauty in the world.
right? What is this place?
You are in Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Kinneret has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it?
And that tree, is that Eldergleam?
Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember.
Why not?
As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself would lift her roots for, more out of fear than respect.
Where can I find such a weapon?
Oh, I don't believe those rumors, my friend. Besides, who would ever want to harm such beauty? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have nothing more to discuss. I encourage you to take your time and enjoy yourself. You look like you could use the rest.
You know, it has been a rough few weeks. I'm glad it's showing on my face. So, there are some other folks here. It looks like, or at least one other person, but I would like to kind of take a look up at the tree. Just really get an idea of what's here and what's so cool about it. So you can kind of see the branches up there, the leaves reaching toward the sun. But as she said, indeed, there is no way through here. And it's not, the tree is not keen on letting anybody close to her right now. So, okay, well, we came, we saw, we did not conquer, but saw some pretty neat stuff along the way. I think that while it might be nice to hang out for a while and just kind of rest, there are more things to do. In fact, very soon now, Cytherea will be back at her home and be able to drop some things off, and that's where you can really kind of relax, I think, a little bit better. Oh, hi.
Come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful
I didn't see you before. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. Oh, you're not actually going to speak to me other than what you're saying right now. That's okay. Well, hi. It's nice to meet you. I might be back. I mean, it seems like this place holds some great significance, so I'm not going to rule it out. Oh, I hear more wolves. My gosh. I mean, I guess it is the wild, but still. That went a little bit better than it did last time, that's for sure. I mean, it didn't kill me last time, but it got very, very close. Once again, I'm not picking up every single wolf pelt that I come across, because I still keep hearing some odd noises. Okay, just keep on going. The Atronach Stone. So corrupted arcana. Those under the sign of the Atronach can only regenerate magicka by slaying enemies. Oblivion bound. Their spells are much more effective and cost less magicka to cast. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. We currently have the Mage Stone from Riverwood, but so fun fact, guys, in Cytherea's storyline, she does take on this stone, the Atronach Stone. And while it sounds like it'd be very difficult to not regenerate magicka until you have killed someone in combat, it's actually pretty worthwhile under most combat circumstances, depending on what you're focusing on. And in her case, that is something that we're going to accept. So we now have to kill... Oh my gosh, guys, that's a dragon. There's a dragon over there. If we get down, will he see us? He doesn't act like he's seen us yet. Our house is like just over there to the east. I wonder if we can get over there without him spotting us. Thank goodness it's a cloudy day. Oh, he's coming very close. Okay. Oh gosh, this is not good. This is very much not good. So far so good. We'll probably better extinguish the lantern. Duh. I mean, that would help matters. It's still over there, guys. We're getting there though, just like not too much further, and I mean, like our house is so close. Faendal, are you being quiet? I need you to be very quiet. Like, don't attract any undue attention. Oh gosh. I just had this feeling like we were detected just then, but I'm not sure by what. Let's go over through the water here. But there's this place over here, and I'm thinking that if we try to get over there where our house is, we're not going to make it. And so I think it probably had better be best if we ducked in this fort area, if we can get up there and just kind of wait it out, like even overnight if it takes that, because I'm not about to tango with another dragon.
Unless you've come to pay a ransom, turn around and walk away.
A ransom? For whom? I mean, do you have someone stuck in there? I guess I have some
Unless you've come
questions.
to pay a ransom, turn around and walk away.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're also going to do that. You flame astronaut, go be awesome in there. Why are they not aggroing us yet? You just killed your companion, are you not? Oh, see, like if that guy hit me, I'd probably be dead because of the whole two-handed thing. It's kind of rough when you're playing on this kind of difficulty. Oh gosh. What are y'all doing, honestly? Okay, there we go. See my flame? Oh, flamey. That's not the name. Oh dang, that was bad. That was a bad idea. I need your fire salts though. Faendal is down, as you do. Oh, good job, Faendal. What do you? I don't know what you're holding and wielding right now, but it's working. Good job. Hunting Brewmead. I think that's the little place that we passed in. Oh, Blackbriar Mead. There was some kind of a feud going on here. Like the place we passed in Whiterun, though, wasn't it? Let's see. Okay, so that's the bridge we just put down. Let's go ahead and head that way, because there is a... There's the dragon still over there. My gosh, what does he live here or something like that?
Hey,
Oh.
who's there?
Hi, are you a
You
bandit?
over here quick, before any of them show up.
Oh,
Stendar's mercy, you aren't one of them. Please, you've got to help me.
I mean, how do you know that I'm not one of them? Anyways, what's going on?
It's my wife, Viola. I think she's being held in this tower.
He said something about a ransom. Are you here to pay a ransom? Calm down. Just tell me what happened.
I'm sorry. You're right. Let me explain. Viola, my wife, left the farm on errands and never came back. It's been months, and I've been searching for her since. I heard a rumor that these bandits were ransoming captives, so I thought she may be here. I managed to sneak past the guards and get this far, but I don't think I can go on. I'm no warrior. Please, can you look for her?
You're sure she's being held here?
Honestly, I have no idea. But I've looked all over, and the kidnappings here started around when she disappeared. So I have to hope.
Okay. Very well. I'll look for her.
Thank you. I don't have much, but I can give you some coin for the trouble.
Ooh, I kind of do
One
need
of the
some
guards
coin.
dropped this key while I hid. I wager it'll come in handy for you. Please hurry.
Well, that's handy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take a little poke in this chest over here. All right, 43 septums. A petty soldier.
Until you can find out whether Viola is here, there's nothing I care to discuss.
Okay, I'm not. Just calm down. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So we're looking for. Was there a Fiola? Is there a Fiola around here? Might have to. Nord mead. Gosh, there's just meat all over this place. They can't make up their minds as to what kind of mead they actually like. Okay. The whole like ice magic thing from afar is super handy. Oh dang. Ooh. He's an Argonian.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
I guess he kind of was surrounded by us, wasn't he? Okay, we just came from there. Let's head this way. Ugh, I didn't want that kettle. I just wanted to see if there was anything inside it. This is an expert level door. I don't know if this is going to work, but yeesh. We're gonna give it a go. I love a challenge, as does Sathiri, so we're just gonna... Oh my gosh. I was gonna say my lockpicking better increase after that. Holy heck, that was fantastic. I mean, nothing, I'm just saying, like, that was cool. Hey, you can just like plumb sleep in this hay pile. I don't think I ever really do that in Skyrim. I always look for the beds, which don't look much better, but it's just kind of cool. All right, here's the other. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Just cool stuff to unlock everywhere. Or, you know, break lockpicks getting into everywhere. Seriously, I always hold that for some reason my Dark Elf characters have like this special affinity for lockpicking. It seems like they're always way better out of the box at lockpicking than any of my other characters. But that could just be something I completely made up because, yeah, I could see that. Oh dang. See, like that kind of stuff, that's deadly. I thought I killed Faendal there for a second and I got a little upset. But it's fine, you know. While he's not my like be-all end-all, he's still kind of cool. I mean, I don't want him dead. He's agreed to come along with me for some reason. So, yeah, I'm carrying way too much stuff simply because I just like the idea of being able to break down. Oh, coins, thank you. I like the idea of being able to break down stuff. Oh, that's not gonna work. I was gonna say, dang, Faendal, you were just like on it, and I had no idea what I was doing there for 2 seconds because I was. Ooh. I've got an arrow in my face. Did you guys see that? Holy cow, that's ridiculous. All right, look at those ice spikes, vicious. All right. There was a note over here I wanted to read just really quickly. Context. Note from a Mistwatch bandit. The lady we grabbed down by the river turned out to be a feisty one. Burbag thought he could beat some respect into her, but it looks like he used too strong a hand. Oh, the boss is not going to be happy when she hears about this. Dadgum, you guys. Idiots. I don't feel the least bit bad about killing you. I feel like I have a lot of arrows for someone who very rarely uses archery. Faendal, do you want some of my arrows? Oh, I still hear that dragon. Let's go. Thankfully, we're getting to be under the cover of darkness. So hopefully this is working. I'm hopeful that it is working. Is there a Fiola here? I'm searching for a Fiola.
All right, Snowback. Who are you and what are you doing in my tower?
I can't see you. Hold on. Oh. Oh.
All right, Snowback. Who are you and what are you doing in my tower?
Hi. Stand aside, woman. I'm here for Fiola.
Fiola? How do you know that name?
Why do you want to know how I know that name? Her husband sent me. Where is she?
Krister? He's here?
How do you know his name? I don't even know his name. Wait, you know him?
The fool's my husband. I'm Fiola. Or I was, once. Don't you see?
Oh.
I left that old scab. Came home to Skyrim and found this rabble of bandits. Didn't take much to prove myself and knock them into shape. Now every free blade from here to Windhelm wants to sign on for a peace.
Well, there are going to be a lot more signing on because I've just killed just about everybody you got. That's quite a story.
And it won't end here. I died before I went back.
Oh, gosh. There's no way you'll come peacefully?
None. Not back to him.
But what? Why? I mean, what am I supposed to tell him?
I don't know. I never expected the old bag to follow me so far. Just get rid of him. But don't kill him. I don't hate the man. I just want him to go back to his farm and forget about me.
Okay, whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'll try getting him to leave.
Take my wedding band. Stoon only knows why I kept it this long. He'll recognize it. Tell him whatever you think will convince him to leave. The ring itself is worth a few bits. Keep it as thanks for cutting off the last vestige of an unwanted fate.
Okay, Fiola. I mean, can I take some of your septums as payment for the misery that I'm about to just unleash on this man? Like, I mean, that being said, like, we don't know the circumstances 100%, but
It's a desperate men.
we
They
do
have
get the
nothing to
idea
lose,
that...
and they fight
Oh,
like
is that enchanted? It is. Oh, 6 points of shock damage and half as much. I'm taking it. Thankfully, it didn't overburden me. So, nothing else in here? Nothing? Okay, yeah, we don't really know the circumstances 100%. However, we do know she sounds like she was miserable and decided to leave. And, you know, bless him, he did search all this way for her. However, just duck in here before the dragon gets us. However, you know, like, we don't know that either of them deserve to die, and she doesn't want him dead, so that's good. Krister, are you around somewhere? I have some news. Not sure what news, but I didn't have any luck, really. Not sure what I'm doing with my life. I think that was a bear trap I just about set off. Krister! Oh, you're still where I left you. Cool, okay.
What news? Why isn't Viola with you?
Let's see, whatever is gonna get him to leave. She's dead, but I found this.
That. I gave it to her on our wedding day. Help me, Divines. It's true, isn't it?
I feel so bad.
I'm sorry. Keep the ring. I cannot bear the weight of them in my heart. And I must make the journey alone now. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I will find you, Viola.
She's what? We just established that she's dead. Report back to Fiolo. Okay, whatever. Hi.
Oh, it's you. I didn't think you could handle this on your own. Did you get rid of Krister?
Yeah, he won't bother you again.
How did... No, forget it. I don't care to know. I'm free of the little man, and that's what matters. I owe you a debt, and I aim to repay it. We'll see each other again someday. For now, goodbye and thanks.
I really don't feel good about either of you, if I'm totally honest, but whatever. I mean, I made a little bit of coin from that whole thing, so I guess it's worth it. I mean, what do I care if she doesn't want to be married to him anymore and now he's heartbroken. Alright guys, so in the light of a beautiful night under the moon, which I think is over there, that's the end of the episode. This is ridiculously long. Like, I've been recording for over an hour at this point, not sure how long it's going to be when it's actually edited, and Lord knows how long it's going to take to upload this thing, but like I said, I'm just trying something new with episode length. I do appreciate you guys tuning in this episode. I'm sorry for the weirdness as far as, like, you know, had to do a little bit of salvaging to make sure that the series could continue for me, because like I say, I'm enjoying it. I definitely didn't want to end it on like whatever episode 3 or 4 or whatever. Like, I didn't want to do that. That just seems kind of sad, because I'm enjoying it, and I hope you guys kind of understand, you know, what led to this point and why it's going to continue like this. Leave any feedback that you have, as always, in those comments down below, any suggestions that you might have as well. I'm excited for the next steps of the journey. In the next episode, we will almost certainly finally make it over to Cytherea's home, and then perhaps even to Windhelm, depending on what, you know, shenanigans we get up to on the way, and perhaps to Morrowind in the next episode or 2. So I'm excited for that, guys. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you think about episode length and frequency in the week and all that good stuff, and I hope you're having the best of days, and I will see you very soon. Bye!